All right. Good evening, everyone. I see GGO's here and Blackwin is here. Hello, Hidden. How are you?
Good evening. I'm doing well. Yourself?
And freaking tastic. I got a new. I moved my basement around, so as you can see, I've got some different things to look at. EB Games sign that I stole from. Well, I shut down an EB Games with some of my other managers, and I took it home. It was going in the dump anyways.
That's funny. Got a nice little fireplace there. Look at you.
Yeah. A real one, unlike yours.
Yeah.
So where do we want to start? We got any questions? Obviously, Bitcoin's been doing some things. Good day, Corlab.
Hello.
I feel like I'm lower on the screen now. I almost need to. Yes, Hidden does have a baby grand piano, and I don't have a baby grand piano, but I'll survive. I can play type music on my laptop to my right and press keys. So
what's new? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I just thought I'd fill some space. I got one little link for everybody if they feel the urge. This is not financial advice, blah, 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 blah.
What you got?
Token launching, I guess, very soon. I want to talk to you actually after this about something, but how's my portfolio doing? Funny Turo, stop it. I have no money for a portfolio.
So I guess it's not doing as well as I'd like it to do right now. I was trying to move money from Rollbit and that got fucked up and ended up losing money doing that. I just have the worst luck when it comes to that shit, apparently. And of course, they refuse to do anything about it.
Of course. The Arbitrum STIP program has shifted into gears. Do you know what that's all about?
I believe it's the... do you remember a couple months ago they were voting for grants?
Oh, yes.
It's their grants program.
Cool.
We found another Bill found another DEX that that just came out. We're going to do the same thing we did with HMX. We're going to get a stupid amount of the tokens and free Arbitrum. So, yeah.
Cool. You're not GGen enough, Hidden. So this here is a token. It's launching on this Ignite chain thing, which supposedly makes it so that I'm hearing it's not. So it's actually through some people I know through some people I know. So I'm not going to go. What's the new DEX? Is it a futures DEX? Oh, I guess he's asking about the arbiter.
Oh, it's the. Oh yes, I will take 30 days free of Coinbase. Sorry. Getting fucked by them too.
Everybody just get fucked.
Yes, Radpie Pendle is good. It's oh shit, what's the name of it? I gotta pull it up on my phone because I got my VPN going on my phone. Come on. It's called Vertex Protocol.
Oh yes, that's right.
US people, you can't do it. Fuck us, right? So I just VPN from Canada. So I'm pulling up some stuff too. Quickest and easiest. Oh, I thought I was able to get into the pre-sale on this, but I guess not. I don't know. Maybe that was something only I can do. Another thing I got fucked on top of losing the little over $1,000 from Rollbit. I took $1,000 from this paycheck and bought USDC on Coinbase, and apparently if you do ACH, they hold your shit for a week. I didn't know that, so I thought maybe, oh, hey, it's just because it's USDC. You know, maybe if I buy another coin, I can send it out. Nope. So I got whacked with a $15 charge for buying Litecoin, and then Litecoin just fucking tanked. So I'm down like $100 because of Coinbase.
Yay!
I
Yeah, a lot of stuff tanked.
Ugh.
Black Hawkman says, "Yeah, I've been DCing into Radpie and Pendle. Nice, always good to spread some love around." And Cormile, thank you. Yes, please do like the video. I appreciate all of you. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm looking to possibly do that sort of. I don't know what. Yeah, I gotta wait and see what happens with that. So Chris McCauley, I don't know if you know him. He's another YouTuber.
I heard about it though.
He's basically a serial entrepreneur type guy. So he's doing kind of like a raise where you can put in 10K up to 30K and you get this NFT and he'll do all the work basically and you get some rewards. So could be kind of cool.
I can't wait for the bull to be in full swing. Throw $20 at something, make a couple hundred, and be happy.
Yeah, exactly. This one's more real. It's actually Amazon stuff that he's doing and whatnot, so it's real stuff too. But yeah. No, you might be mixing up Black Hawkman. There's a few things with that similar name. This is new, I think. The one that you're talking about.
It's I guess it depends on what you consider new. It's still technically in beta, but they've had epochs, whatever the fuck you want to call them, since like May. So they technically have been around a lot for a while, but they're just now opening it up to everybody. I know for a fact Bill was saying they do have some pretty fucking big supporters. One group bought 88 million tokens for $8.8 million. So there's money behind it. I like HMX better, to be 100% honest with you. Vertex is a little glitchy, so I wouldn't use it if you're trying to scalp. But it's a good one to just throw money on and let it ride. Do you have the link for it so you can pull it up real quick for everybody?
I don't. If you I guess, is it in the chat? It's in the Flex one, eh?
Yeah.
I could pull it up. I have some other things there. I'm just FlexIRA, or is it in? No, it's in the
Flex Crypto. Let's see here.
Quick up. That's the
Blackhawk. I don't get it. That you think an ACH payment would be more secure, and they should be able to say, you can move your fucking money because they already took it out of my bank account, versus a debit card, which doesn't hit instantly like an ACH does. And I just don't get it.
Oh my gosh, I'm brain dead. What's an ACH? I should probably know that working for a bank, but
I don't know what it stands for, but it's like a direct payment from a bank account.
Oh, gotcha. Twitter, CoinDesk. Oh, that's a little news thing. Oh, here it is. Here it is. And if anybody wants to click on it, I think you can click on
Automated
this.
clearinghouse.
I think for Flex, so I'm assuming it'd be a referral link up there, kind.
It is, yes. Yeah.
Share screen.
Yeah, automated clearinghouse. You're right.
Let's just do this.
Which, funny enough, is what Ripple and all those payment systems are trying to replace.
So there it is there. So I guess a similar kind of thing. Yeah, you'll just do your perps.
Yes, funny.
Orders.
Oh, sorry. Toro asked if we're doing a 10% deposit bonus until TVL is met, and that is how it's going. Every single new deposit, message Bill, and you'll get 10% back.
Cool. So just trading whatever. So nothing crazy there. So this other token I was talking about is launching, I guess, on this, which makes it not ruggable, I guess. I haven't used this Ignite thing, but I guess it's a way to launch tokens.
What chain is that on?
I don't even know. I literally just got told about it like a few minutes before getting on this.
Oh God, I hope not Ethereum.
I would. Oh, yeah, true. Yep, probably
Yeah,
Ethereum.
it's Ethereum.
I guess I'm not getting into this one.
Spend more in gas than you can put into the fucking protocol.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
thank you.
Dashboard. So yeah, so there's, I don't know if there's projects. Oh, it doesn't say I haven't used this before, so I'm looking a little bit whatever. But anyways, I dropped the the Telegram in here. It gets wonky. If anybody wants to have a look, please do. They're launching tomorrow. It's a token. Trying to think if there's anything else to say about it. I really don't know a whole lot about it, so this is not financial advice, not blah blah blah. I just know that it's very unlikely, based on who I'm hearing it all from, that there's going to be any rug here. It's just a token that they're launching. I guess they've been in some other projects. So if anybody would like to look into that, there is your plug for the day. Other than that, Carol. Oh, okay.
Yeah, flip over to BSC if you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You have to get connected, and then it automatically picks where you are. So this is my little one that I already did, just started. So 2.5% already. Obviously, it'll go up as liquidity goes up, but it's already almost at 500,000, which is pretty crazy.
How? I think I asked last time, but how does this work?
So you bond. So basically, the first thing you're doing is you're buying your Carol tokens here. So you'll put in whatever amount of BNB in this case, or on base it's ETH, and that'll buy you a certain amount of Carol tokens. You'll get a bump up of 30%. So whatever it says here, you'll get 30% more, which I think is quite ingenious of them, because I think a lot of people end up forgetting, and then they put in half of what they have in their bag. Then they get this 30% bump up, and then when they go to stake, it gives you, these are just ones that I guess track referrals or something. It gives you now your larger Carol bag, and now you have to stake 30% more BNB than you thought you had to. So, and when you stake it, it's locked. Once you buy it, it's locked for 30 days. So there's a couple of neat mechanics to this, and I went through it a little bit in the videos, but I didn't really go into detail. When you're buying your stake, it's locked for 30 days, so you can't sell it for 30 days. And then you have to bond it with BNB in order to get it into the pool, and then you start earning based on that. So as much as this return is so high, there's kind of catches to make it that, and your max is 150%. So you have to keep bonding to keep the rewards to keep going. So it did well. I 3x'd, I think, in the end on it, and which was pretty darn nice for 2 and a bit months, I think. Actually, I can go over to
wow. Not to interrupt you, but that liquidity just jumped to 110 grand.
Maybe it was wow, that would be crazy if it did. That's true, eh? I wonder if it was just a delay, because I reloaded the website. So let me go to base. That would be nuts if it did, though. It should switch right over. Oh, I have to hit it, because base has been dropping quite a bit. Why is it not? Usually it switches pretty good. Hello.
Are we watching a rug live?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it wouldn't be necessarily. I mean, they could get drained over there, I guess, theoretically.
So how often do you have to rebond for it to continue paying out?
So after you make your 150, you'd have to make a new one if you wanted to keep going, or you can make them throughout the whole thing, right? Like you don't have to stop. There we go. So for instance, so 63 days, so just 2 months, and I've 3x'd. And basically this was me rolling over, usually it kind of varied depending on how long I waited, but it's me rolling over about 25%, which would give me a little bit of a bonus, which would mean I'd be reinvesting a little bit over 50%, but I still pulled out 3x cash kind of thing from it. So yeah, not too shabby. But again, it's a Ponzi, so you have to be 100%. Careful. Your rates go up quite drastically because there's a hold bonus as well. So right now it's at this because it's over $1 million. That's why it's over 3% here and not as much on the base network. And then on top of that, there's a hold bonus. So I've had points where I've had 4% a day because I held it for 20 days or 30 days. So the last one that I'd put in, I held for 21 days and then sold a bunch of it. Still was able to put, as you can see, a larger amount in here, and pulled out like $200 or $300 that I pulled over to the base one. And then I had I have a bigger wallet, which I think I put 1K into that I actually pulled like 3K out of it. So, and that's with 0 referrals. I mean, I think I have 2 referrals. So I think I got $75 in referral dollars. Like, I'm not making anything off of that side of it. If anybody wants to, obviously, I'm not going to say no to you using the code, but
I feel like at this point, maybe the BNB one might be a better one to get into.
Absolutely. I wouldn't go into I'm saying that I wouldn't go into this one in my opinion, because what's the point? Other than that, it does give you a better return because it's got a higher TBL, but this has been going down because this was 1.3 million 2 days ago, just before the announcement of the launch of the new one. So
yeah, so they're just gonna keep leapfrogging to different chains, it looks like.
They could, yeah. It's really up to them. I guess there was people that were going to be forking it anyways, so they just wanted to beat them to the punch and open up one. And obviously, they're going to have more trust because they've been doing it, whereas other people may have opened up their own loopholes in the code and would have tried to rug people. So yeah. So if anybody wants to give that a whirl, again, that one's totally degen. Do with it what you will, but it's been a fun one for me. The other one that I'll show in a moment when I get logged in, because I did get into another degen play with some of the funds. I put some of the funds into safer stuff, and then I got into another little bit of a degen play, which is kind of like crypto program. We're not supposed to talk about it, so if anybody asks, I didn't talk about it here, even though it's going to be obvious I did. But I just put in a few $100 in there, and I think I'm setting up another little larger one for fun. But it's basically a crypto program / that, what is it, AMSIS or whatever it was. I'm
not sure.
That where you bought packages, and then based on those packages, you got rewards that were.
Is that? I think I know exactly what you're talking about, because somebody was trying to sell them to me. And he was showing me how like this guy put in like 10 grand and made like almost 20 grand back in a month or some shit like that.
Yeah, it can be pretty crazy because it's like 1.8% a day, right?
Yeah, it was so stupid.
So if anybody wants to research that, the one thing with this one where, so the person that I found it out through, they had done some deep research, I guess, and I believe it, who knows, right, with this crap. But the company, I guess right on the website, you can click on the Better Business Bureau and search the company. It's been around since 2002. Whether that's all BS and it's some other company they're using the name of to make it look like it's them, I don't know. And then they had other things. I can probably pull it up here, but what am I doing? No, I wanted to share screen. I can't work the computer. No, it's not GS Partners. No, this is it was Crypto Program was the original name, and then they called it AMSIS or something like that. With what the hell is that? Ed, some guy named Ed. I can't remember his full name, but I never got in it. So, but so I've got a little bit of referral for that because I ended up doing two wallets. But then
they say you can have up to 3 under the same.
Yeah, that's true. It says it on the website. So the way you do it, it's a little bit funny though. So when you make a deposit, you have to go to make deposit. You have to click only on this plan. It won't work if you click it on any other plan. So the plan 1, then you go down to the bottom. You can only compound 25%. You can compound as little as 1%. So you can basically choose what you want. It's only Bitcoin that you can throw in, and then you put in how much you want. So if you want to put 1,000, you put 1,000. If you want to do 200, you put 200, and then you hit spend, and then it sends you a QR code and stuff to get into it. Oh yeah, that's what I want to show. So if you go to the actual website, so it actually has like you can search Bass Investments. So this is some of the stuff they did whenever they were showing people how good it is. But like I said, you never know if it's just a friggin' song and dance, right?
Toro.
I can't remember. We're sorry, we found a result. See, the guy was probably even just...
we can't see what you're doing, by the way.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, well, I was trying to do a search on the Better Business Bureau, and it actually wasn't coming up anymore. So I bet you anything, it was all just a BS little video. And the link to the other thing is now forbidden. So, like, it's going to be a friggin'... Be careful with this, guys. It's probably going to be a friggin' rug. So, gotta love it. Well, we'll see. For now,
good money and time into that website, huh?
Yeah. Well, when you click on those 2 links down here at the bottom, the one leads you to this, and this was the stuff he was showing, as in, hey, this is like live, real stuff. And then now it's a forbidden link, and the other one, when you actually search the business, it doesn't show up in the Better Business Bureau anymore. But that was their launch video, was showing this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, exactly. Funny, Turo. I'm saying guaranteed. I'm not saying guaranteed. Don't trick me into that BS.
No, Blackhawk. That was Carol that he was showing earlier.
Did I miss a comment?
Yeah, he was. When we were talking through Carol, Blackhawk asked if that was Vertex.
No. Yeah, we've kind of bounced around there a bit. Dex on base only. Sorry, Tess is saying Bass and Associates probably the same as Dex on base, only they brought friends. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who knows? I might have just thrown $1,000 away, but luckily it's $1,000 of money that I made off of another Ponzi. So, and I pulled some out for myself, so it's all good.
You wanna laugh? Remember how we were talking about Quopi?
Yeah.
That I'm at 32% in
that's crazy.
19 days.
Yeah, that's nuts. I should have gone in that with my 1,000.
And their withdrawals are almost instant. I had one issue because I did their USDT is Tron.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize it, and so I put in the wrong wallet, and they actually emailed me saying, "Hey, you need to change your wallet to a Tron wallet." And then as soon as I did that, they sent the payment like instantly. I was actually really surprised.
That's crazy. Well, and I guess Fud Farm just put out another video. I didn't look at it yet. I probably won't because I hate clicking on his stuff. It pains me to click on his stuff. But he just said he put another like whatever $20,000 in because it's something about something in real life. I didn't read it yet, but so yeah, it's crazy what that one's doing. I should just
I have seen screenshots of one of the people we all know who went pretty big into this, and it does pay.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying go in or anything like that, but I mean their crypto bot is doing 3% a day average.
Oh wow, yeah. You should stick your Quopi. Actually, I guess I probably have to stick it. You'd have to send it to me because I'm not in that one. And any of the ones that you guys get in that I put down, as always, the funds go into PFX, which then bleed into other protocols that have some backings in there. So everybody wins, but only go in if you're willing to and have the risk capital. Even more of a laugh, I went with CoinMy instead of Quopi. I'm assuming CoinMine did not work out so well.
Yeah, that's my guess too, unfortunately. Scan rug, yeah.
Good evening, Scott. Welcome. I mean, wasn't amazed Doge going on times. Yeah, exactly. Like everything's so ridiculous. Some of this crap.
It is.
Yeah, I say it is a scammer rug. Lovely. Too bad. Sorry about that there, Blackhawk Win. I guess we all get hit by some of them. I got lucky. Like I said, I haven't gone into anything in a while when it came to DApps, and I was lucky with Carol. Like I said, I did quite well there, but like I said, I've screwed myself with this next one.
Don't feel bad, Blackhawk. I got fucked by Solar Road. Literally the day after Fud Farm made his fucking video.
Yeah, I'm telling you, anytime he makes a video, usually you have to get out. I can't believe Qp's still going.
I know.
Imagine how much he's probably made off of them, including funds that they've probably given him for doing all this shilling. Have you looked into ETCPOW miners? ETC POW miners. I can't say I have, Scott.
ETC proof of work miners. No, I haven't either.
Here I'm reading it all out.
I think if you keep compounding for a year PFX profits, it can be really good.
Yeah, Scott, if you want to DM me some information about that one, I'll always take a look. Have you all looked at Cow Protocol? It's pretty neat to see Uniswap V4 is biting a bit of their style, although Uniswap is a giant, so competing with will be a challenge for sure. I haven't seen Cow Protocol. Where do you guys find this shit?
Yeah, jeez. I feel like I'm out of the loop with all this.
I know.
Now.
Well, and I've been honestly, like I'm spending most of my days, and I'm trying to cut it down to be like I don't know, 7-ish till 10:30 on trading, but I find I get stuck just digging deeper and going into stuff, trying to still figure it all out. And so Blackhawk wins. So far, BAM is doing well for BNB, still feeling better about Big Whale. Yeah, it's another one that's been around for a while.
What is BAM?
I don't know what BAM is. I know Big Whale's been around for a bit. You guys need to send me some links, I guess, to the stuff. I should probably check my Discord in a second. But what did he say? But I think if you keep on compounding for a year, PF products can be really. Yeah, we can definitely get into that. Acidic. There has been a little bit of a hit, so he, like everybody, right? There's goods and bads of this stuff, and so I'm talking about the copy trading that BGOG from PFX, one of our partners with Hidden and I. So he took a little bit of a hit today, I think it was. So we're actually a little bit down now, but he's beaten himself up pretty good. And I shouldn't say he's doing that. He beats himself up out of passion and knowing that he made a mistake, he feels anyways. So I expect us to be back up there soon. But if anybody's looking for a copy trading, he's doing very well. It's just unfortunately got hit a little bit, but it should be back up.
We're already almost halfway back to
there you go,
where we were.
Yeah, so he takes it pretty hard wholeheartedly when he makes a little mistake, but yeah, he's backed up there. Gigio, you are not doing anything bad if you unsubscribed from him.
Although it is really interesting. I'd like at some point to go back through and like take note of every single protocol he got in that then rugged.
The problem is all he's doing now is videos on QOP because it's the only thing that survived.
Oh no!
It's like I finally hit one. I'm going to keep talking about it.
I don't dare talk about it. But what we were talking about in the one our one group chat on Telegram about him.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like it. Yeah. Looking in a mirror and saying Beetlejuice 3 times or whatever the hell it is. I don't want to do it.
Nope. Good evening, Sleeping Giant. Welcome. Head around. Sorry, is there anything more you wanted to know about the copy trading acidic? I mean, there's not really too much to tell you. Basically, it's with Bing X. If anybody wants the link, it's basically in my. Actually, I don't know if I put it in my Discord yet, but come on into the Discord. I'll drop it there, or DM me. That's fine. Basically, there's copy trading. There's funds that he gets for it, which I'm letting. I'm telling he's keeping. I don't think we even really asked it. We just sort of knew he was keeping it. Then, if you use the link that I put out, there's some referrals that come to us, which will get fed back into our copy trade, our version of the copy trader, which feeds into PFX and Voltec and CW and all kinds of others. But Scott, still trying to wrap my head around if it's legit or just a Ponzi style project. It's got to be a Ponzi style. I'm assuming you're talking about that Bass Associates. I mean, even the way they talk about it, it sounds like it's kind of, but not really. It's so hard to say. But
yeah.
BAM BNB acceleration machine. I don't even think I've seen that one. Acceleration model. Sorry, I don't even think I've seen that one.
What was that, like a fucking miner? Old school miner?
Yeah, I guess. And Turo, I agree, but obviously learning to trade is the best. But for me, at least with crypto stuff, I don't have any desire to learn that, and I wouldn't mind, and I don't mind. Well, sorry, I have a desire to learn it, but right now I'm focused more on Forex. And it's kind of handy to have something working on autopilot with some funds while I'm working with my own funds, trying to teach myself. Because if you learn with too much of your own money, you can kind of wreck yourself. And you've been doing a little bit of trading, Hidden, or kind of dabbling?
Not like I was. I stepped away from Forex at the moment. I just took way too much of a hit in that.
I did really good yesterday, I think it was, but yeah, it can be hit and miss.
Yeah, the bots I was running, they're all over the place. I mean, if anybody tells you that they have a bot that is set and forget, don't listen to them. Always monitor it. Always have a way to monitor it, because there are going to be days you're going to want to turn it off with news. That's the one thing. They have news filters, but they don't understand the actual implication of the news. And as we've seen, we can get news saying that something came in worse than expected, but everything takes off like a fucking rocket for no reason. So,
I thought the news filter would turn them off for the news filter, but it just makes them play differently.
yeah, it makes it.
Still fuck up.
It depends on the bot. Some bots it turns it off. Some bots it increases the length of time between taking positions.
Okay.
It really depends on the bot.
There you go. And Scott's looking for somebody to share his Cybertruck. Sub 4,000. Nice. That's not a bad little spot. Anyone want to split paying for it, and I'll share the profits on flipping it. Kidding, but not kidding. Nice. Yeah, I don't have funds for splitting anything like that, but that could be a good flip. Any updates on FlexBot? So there's no real bot anymore. It's now turned into a PAM account. Did you want to go into any of that? Because I think we have some numbers now, eh? Oh.
Last I knew we were at 1% for today.
It's a hell of a frozen spot for me. Am I frozen?
You're still frozen.
As I made the face on it like I was.
You're just thinking for a long time. That's all.
Weird. Let's go stop cam. Odd. Sorry, yeah, if you want to go in the PAM at all. I guess I'll say the one thing. I'm gonna help out a little bit. I'm gonna fix up the Discord and then get some more structure to the information that's shared and how it's shared, just so we can have a little better communication. And in there'll be a section for the PAM accounts, so that everybody can get in for now until the DApp is finished. That's thing number one, I guess. Do you have any data yet? It's just really started. So.
Like I said, it hit 1% today.
Oh, nice.
1% return, and that's with only of like a third of the funds actually in it at the moment. He's getting that wire tomorrow or the day after, and then they're gonna convert it, and it's gonna have like close to $1 million in it or something like that. Nice.
I don't know what happened here. Yeah, so once we get up to that, especially if we can make 1% a day, even close to that, even friggin' 0.2, it'll be friggin' sweet. So now my camera thing's annoying me.
You're probably gonna have to disconnect and reconnect.
We'll see. I just realized I'm not. Let's see. Sorry, reading charts. Still figuring out how to use the Fibonacci correctly. So you got to find the high and the low, and then you put it together. And then I think if you're in the golden pocket, you can wait for a breakout up or down and jump into a trade. That's the basic version.
Look at you.
I'm assuming you're talking about Fibonacci as some powerful scotch. Or are you talking about what I'm drinking? No, I'm drinking an old-fashioned Black Hawkwood. So it's not just straight. Well, it's close enough to straight alcohol, I guess. But
I think he's meaning it broke your camera.
Oh, maybe. What the hell? Why is... I'll have to get camo brought back up. At least it's not dropping me from the whole thing, so that's good.
Very true.
But I got to actually try that Fibonacci a little bit more, because I guess it helps really well with coins, on like crypto coins. I'm happy with much less. This is still epic to me. The Fibonacci, I'm not sure what you're... Why the hell is it not? Grr. All right, well, I might be off camera for the rest of this. I'll stop worrying about it, sort of, but not really sure why. But nothing wrong with an old-fashioned. Had some really good ones at Schwank Bar a while ago. Nice. Yeah, I make them at home. I quite enjoy them. They're kind of my go-to since I turned 40 and got old.
Sweet Jesus. What else is new?
What else is new? I don't know. I'm going under my desk trying to fix this thing. But...
Let's see.
This much less comment was related to epic PAM wins. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing what that does, because and I guess to get into a little bit more details is, if I'm not mistaken, it's 3 bots that that were running on that. So I mean, it gives us some diversity. It lets it play with a little bit more of the funds kind of thing without risking more of it. So it's quite the all around win-win-win.
Yep, 3 very expensive EAs.
Okay,
is what I was told.
And other than that, with Flex, I don't know if I guess I'm gonna do some videos on it a little bit just to try and help. Oh, it's friggin'! I bet you anything it's Chrome. Chrome's been silly. It keeps friggin' taking up like a boatload of my CPU.
That's not good.
No, I gotta figure out what's going on, but
it would be nice if I could click on the comments and have them pop up.
yeah. I thought I'm wondering if I can give you a certain status. Actually, I bet you I can add you my team, and then you can. Extra finance pools treating me good too. Yeah, any of those pools are a great way to go if you can avoid the impermanent loss in the most part. So
yeah, get in, get out,
yeah.
that type of thing.
Oh, you're having a memory bleed with Chrome as well. Interesting. It must be maybe an update that because it was just after the last update. Oh yeah, I paid off my dot loans, so I'm now liquid staking on Bifrost Finance. Cool. I like the name. Little Thor reference.
I do too. So you mean Polkadot, obviously?
I presume. Anybody else got any questions or comments or anything? Flex, I'm going to do a few more videos on. We're having a little bit of issue with people pulling out. It's not quite a bank run or anything, but it's just getting a little bit frustrating for Bill because he's trying to do IRL type stuff and he needs some time to get things fixed up. So if you didn't see it, there was an AMA with Bill, so he came on and had a great chat. We're going to do that more often. I said that last time though. He's a hard guy to nail down, but it gets easier this time of year for him. So yeah, so hopefully we'll have him on the channel a couple more times and keep kind of just informing everybody to hopefully have most people realize the value and stick around. The big thing with Flex, I think, that people need to realize is just our HMX holdings alone will be helping us create some really damn good rewards once the bull comes back in. And that's unbeknownst to like all the IRL like financial earnings we're going to be having when we're renting out the weddings, renting out the Sea-Doos, renting out the truck, like all that stuff. So yeah, and the cabin looks dope. You saw the pictures there. I pulled them up and brought them over to the other chat, so that's cool. I'm hoping to maybe head down there and visit them and maybe get a closer look and stay in one of them sometime next year.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm looking at Bifrost right now too.
If you want to pull it up, I can share your screen with them.
I don't have a Polkadot wallet.
Oh, so you can't even really pull it up.
Exactly.
They're working to cross-chain liquidity and cross-chain liquid staking. Cool. That's on Bifrost, I presume. Yeah, I honestly, Funny Churro, I totally agree. And there are some things that are happening. He's going to be making it a little bit different for everybody coming in just to make sure. But in the most part, honestly, he's going to be putting in funds quite rapidly himself. Other people are putting in funds. I'm going to talk to the wife about doing some little bigger moves to potentially put in a fairly large amount of funds in there. It's going to be quite an adjustment for us, but I'd like to do it because I believe in this so wholeheartedly. And I think they just need some committed people in there and to weed out the garbage of people that just want to pump and dump. Because I think a lot of people leaving right now, and he said it too. And there's a few different reasons. Some of it has been, I think the communication could have been better. Some of it's been just the returns became a little bit slower. And then that's been compounded on by the withdrawals because it makes it even harder to get returns to give rewards. So it's kind of a catch-22. And then on top of that, this mini bull pump that's kind of happened has caused people to go, oh my God, I don't want to make 0.0 whatever percent. I got to run and make my millions now. So everybody's panicking and pulling. So doing after hours from the cabin. Yeah, there you go. So
That would be actually kind of interesting if we could next year both get up there.
that would be cool. We should see if we can make that happen.
Yeah, it's not too far from me. We'll see, GGO. We did have a 6-month lock, and that's when
And it
what
came
we're
up
facing with now.
Yeah. And that's the thing. During that time, I don't think anybody got fully educated as to what was going on, which caused. Sorry, I'm going to close down all of this crap. And Scott just sent me. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get rid of my Chrome little craziness here.
We're trying to come up with ways to fix that without, being like every other protocol out there. Even though we're really a business, we're not even a protocol at this point because most of our money is in hard assets, which we're not going to sell. So there is going to be a queue, and if people want out, they're just going to have to wait.
That's all there is to it. All right. Sorry, trying to fix my problem.
Sorry.
And also trying to grab. So Scott just sent me the link for ETC POW token. I guess he's setting up a node or something. So yeah, I'm going to take a closer look into that. But if anybody wants to look at it now, I'll pull it up so you can see it and then grab the link if you want, if you dare. Let me go pull this over here. What else we got? Sorry, I'll go to the comments first. Not sure about 5 years, but lock some nonetheless. Yeah, it is 6 months already, but yeah, you already went through that. 6 months. Yeah, and this is what I've told them. We've tried to get that happening, and I mean it's very funny. Too, just says I think Bill should have done some AMAs during the 6 month period and educated people. And I think that's part of the problem is everybody just sort of invested, then they kind of forgot about it, went back to it from time to time, saw maybe there was some good rewards one time and then not so good rewards the next time, and that creates a perpetual idea in your head of what your expectations are, right? And because they weren't seeking information because people got them hyped, or they got hyped because the rewards were what they were, they're not getting the information they need. So does Flex want a Cybertruck to rent out? Have you looked at winner question
I
to
have
you?
Not. Dare we Google it? I guess we will.
I see. So Bill not enforcing the law. No, it's not. Sorry, it's not that he's not enforcing the law. It's that a bunch of people came up after the 6 month time period passed, and then just unfortunately there was more than expected or more than hoped that withdrew or requested a withdrawal. And I mean most of them were small guys with $1,000 and that kind of stuff. So he's changing how much people can put in and that kind of stuff. Like some of this was talked about the AMA, but yeah, it just creates a little bit of a pain because, like I said, he's trying to finish this work that needs to be done so we can rent things out come April kind of thing when the season starts peaking or starts at least, and it's making it just more difficult to function with the finance side of things. So and I'm gonna do present, share screen, that one. So this is what Scott was just saying. Native token, Ethereum, classic blockchain is used to fuel the ecosystem. Mining contract. Interesting. I'll have to take a little closer look at what's going on, but so DAO, dev team, so that's how this money gets split. Interesting. All right. Take a little closer look later. If anybody wants to have a look, I guess here's the link as well. Yeah, when you put a long, people don't think. Yeah, exactly. People got to stop bailing so we can buy more heavy machinery. Exactly.
Pretty much.
But it'll all work out. The big thing is he does not want to sell any of the HMX, because that's going to be, once we get into the bull, if that token pumps at all, we have a very large portion of it. So, and he's in with the owners now. That's how he's finding out about a few other things. So it's just all around positivity if we give him some time. So, anything else you got, sir? You can probably cut it out a little early. We're a little quiet in here.
Yeah. I'm just looking at another that winter thing.
Oh, yes.
It's going down a fucking rabbit hole.
Gotta love those ones.
Oh, yeah.
Is that one gambling on ARB? Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
And
for that,
you don't need a VPN if you're from the States.
I'm actually talking to somebody, so we might have some alpha. Not yet, not for a while yet, but it's going to be all on chain. So, and it'll be more peer to peer. So I'm looking forward to that. SPFX. Sorry, just reading some comments there. Good day, gentlemen. Did you guys take Tau week?
A 2-week break? Yes, we did.
Yeah. Yes. One, I can't remember what the two reasons were, but yes, I think we did miss for 2 weeks. So my apologies. Is PFX or Vault to invest in the big Monstero? So if you're talking about Monstros, yeah, it's 100K. So it's kind of hard to get into that ourselves, just because we don't have that kind of cash anywhere. It would eat up. Well, we don't even have that, even if we had all of our stuff liquid. So it's not something we can really get into. I did kind of talk about it. If we had enough people on the channel in my community and PFX or whatever that we wanted to accumulate enough to grab one of those, I'd help facilitate it, and we'd do the airdrops and stuff through it, and maybe take a little piece of the pie for PFX as a way to help everybody ROI faster. But just because it's better, it's a better ROI on the Monstros NFTs if you have those big ones, because they last forever at 70-20 or 70-30 split. But we'd have to get a pretty darn big interest to get that kind of money together. So it's a little harder sell. So so I talked to James about Flex a little bit back when there was a referral code and stuff. Obviously, because if he went in big, I'd benefit. But not only that, I felt like it was something good that he could have benefited from. The problem is they don't do any paid advertising. They don't do anything else. So it was just not something he really went into too much. And it's just hard to get his attention pulled from certain things, because he gets a little bit crazy busy and stuff. So but good question.
I do like that this is on Arbitrum though.
Oh, this way not this
winner.
Looking at, yeah. I guess I'll pull this off. Remove.
See, stuff like that, like buying Bitcoin machines, unless they're coming to your house or you own the place, with the racks and physically own it. I just don't see the point in any of that. But that's just me. I mean, I like to physically own what I'm paying for.
No, and in a sense, I agree. But sometimes it's hard to accumulate that, and so if you can start small and and get into a point where you can do it, and then not only that, with mining, it's like so hard for expenses and stuff.
Yeah,
but
there is a ordinal protocol that is coming out with the ability to buy like the ASIC machines for about $2,000 a piece.
Huh.
And that includes racking, power, and maintenance. But again, like I said, I personally, if I don't physically own it, I just don't see the point in it. But
yeah, I'd like to get and geek out and do that at some point when I get the cash flow to support it, but I just don't.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Mo, welcome. Yeah, so actually, I think we're going to be shutting it down any second there, so you will have to listen to the replay. A little quieter one today, but I think it's good. We also took 2 weeks break, which is tough. We didn't really want to, but just the way it worked out. I think your birthday was one of them, wasn't it?
Yep. Last Monday was election day.
Oh, is
And
that
what,
for you guys? Yeah.
what did we do the Monday before? Oh, Halloween.
That's right. Yes, that was 2 reasons why. Yeah. Problem is, if you can afford the Bitcoin ASICs machine, the cost of the power is going to kill you unless you live in an area with hydro or coal power. Yeah, that's the hard part. We have pretty cheap electricity up in Canada, but I think it still is going to be like 7 cents or above. And it's actually varies based on the time of day too. So I'd have to like shut it down, turn it on. Like it'd be a little bit, harder. But I'd like to do some GPU mining at some point and have some fun with that kind of stuff and play with some rigs. But that's down the road, unfortunately. Yeah, or just buy the coin like Scott says. Sometimes easier. Yeah, I do like alpha shares, and the nice thing there is you're getting the extra ability of earning through that, because I got some of the earlier ones, so you get that extra ability of earning on the oh my god, antimony stuff. So, which is kind of a nice bonus. So, we appreciate you, Quarter Mile. Yeah, if everybody's got nothing else, we'll probably shut it down in a minute or two there, guys. Sorry, it's been a little bit quieter day, but Alchemy Trade should have just made their software available to all, help DCA into tokens. I hate using SEX for DCAing into blue chips. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. You can keep just sort of throwing money in and it just kind of DCAs on your way up. But I guess there's ways to do it now with the decentralized exchanges, but it's still not the same. It's still not necessarily in your wallet.
Yeah, I meant to talk to Serge about get clarification on that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do that right now.
Fat for DCA? I guess Fat will do it, will it not?
You know, that's something I'm going to talk to Phil. Talk to Bill about.
Phil,
I don't know why I said Phil.
All right. I think we'll shut her down there, guys. Thanks again so much for joining. We will chat a little bit more. Yeah, Fat should be able to do it. So, and of course, you guys just throw in all the comments right afterwards. Isn't that what Future Finance is doing with their indexes? I don't even know about them. Black Hawkman, we need to talk more often. You seem to find all this really weird niche stuff. Cool. So I'm just getting told by somebody else that this token that I dropped earlier, this Telegram that I dropped earlier, it might pop like Pepe, but obviously everybody says that.
Oh, the one on Ethereum.
What's that?
The Rage Burn one or whatever the hell.
Yeah, it's on Ethereum. That's the one. The Zard ETH coin.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's so hard with ETH, and I have very little dry powder, and to sit there and throw that into ETH as well, it's like.
Yeah, like I said, you spend more getting shit into a protocol than you actually get out of it.
Yeah, unless I had like 1,000 or 2 to play with, then it might be worthwhile. But yeah, if anybody has some funds and they want to play around with something, but and subscribe to Crypto Substack. I read Twitter. But yeah, okay, you're just saying how you do it. Yeah, Twitter belong to Telegram. Yeah, I do the same thing within reason, but I obviously I can't see them all because it's just too much flipping time. I get pulled in so many directions sometimes, like the Zard coin. So yeah, but anyways, if anybody's got some extra fun money and they want to do something on ETH, that might be the one that's worth a try. I'll just put that there. Other than that, have yourselves all a fantastic evening, and we'll chat next week. We won't have too many breaks. We shouldn't have any more breaks, I'm assuming, until Christmas, and then I know I'm away. I'll still happily possibly do it. I'll have my rig Like I have a laptop now, so I can kind of be mobile. Obviously, depending on Hidden's schedule with his family and everything too, we'll try and figure something out. And then we've just we haven't got a date yet, but we've just now announced that we're gonna make every attempt to go and do a blockchain after hours from one of the domes.
Yep.
So
That'd be cool to do it in person. Just, two of us hanging out.
Exactly.
Have Bill there.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great rest of your evening.